Hey, what up, my friends? I'm back. And this time... Sorry. Sorry, fuck up. Anyway, I'm officially back with this one. I'm doing episode 2 of Beatbreak. It has been... a while. Only 4 months now. I am so sorry. I really am. I got lazy. Again. I missed quite a lot of episodes. Won't really get through all of them today. So today I'm just planning up to get... I'm going to focus on watching the rest of the series next week. But today, I'm just going to get up to episode 12, the end of the first story arc. That'd be easier for me. When I go to the end of the first arc, it'd be more easier. Then we can have, well, there's not many episodes of this current story. And remember, the arc goes up to episode 12. So episodes 13 to 17 are completely... won't be that lot, but I can get through them in a specific day. So, yeah. Also, we watched episode 1 just to refresh what happened. Since it's been a while. So, yeah, it's been quite a bit. So, without further ado, let's get into episode 2. So, we open the episode up from the other character's perspective. As you see, the character, Reina and Wolvermon arrive. They find Asuka lifeless. Well, Makoto's watching Omuro, commenting on what's going on. And a specific fight, in the fight we saw in the last episode. It was more shorter version. You know, makes sense to do different perspectives. Well, our perspective, what we saw that speed. But from someone else's perspective, it is very fast. We didn't barely see him. So, yeah. Chum's gonna make them pay for what they did to his brother. Plus, Makoto comments that if they keep recklessly using an e-pulse like that, it'll definitely drain a lot faster. It was the second Hyenamon, that's what they're called, ambushes them. That's responsible. Anyway, luckily, the other two came in to help him. Luckily, Reina and Makoto helped him. Yeah. The other hyena, the one that Gekomon attacked, actually reveals something. That they also did that to Hitomi, the girl from the last episode. They just sense a powerful e-pulse coming from her, but it was just barely a snack to them. That's when Tomo ends up realizing that it was due to his e-pulse when he touched the Sapotama. I remember a lot of stuff now from that first episode. Maybe watching 2 episodes in a row might helped in a way. So, yeah, a Sapotama. So, yeah, it seems that it's going to be cut off. I mean, the one on Hyenamon Terminal starts Digibobing. Before it does so, another Digimon appears and taking its Sapotama, killing it. I think. Well, Digimon don't properly die, I know that. But still, their fate is worse than death, as they'll lose all their memories of what happened. They'll lose all their memories other than they gained. So basically, they born a new Digimon in a way. So that's a bit worse than death, to say the least. I wonder if they could be introducing a 6 Ranger type character in the season. You know, Digimon does do that sometimes. Josuke really needed a new character to help out the new dynamic. I'm saying, Josuke definitely should have added a 4th member to the group. You know? That makes more sense. And add new dynamic. That makes the episodes a lot more entertaining. Because it's just the same in episode structure, episode by episode by episode. Ghost Game wasn't bad, but seeing the same type of story, a victim of the weak type of story power on some type of Digimon. Yeah, it's the same old every episode, no matter how you try differently trying to make it. But asking me, I haven't watched through. Only a few story episodes. Speaking of which, a lot has happened. We don't know. I did a review. I did give my first thoughts on the English of a Ghost Game. Yeah, when at the time when I reviewed the first episode of Beatbreak, I had done that was announced. I only found out Digimon Ghost Game English dub was coming out in December, which was 2 months ago now. Well, nearly 2 months ago. It's 2nd of February, time recording this. So, yeah. Anyway, just saying. If I review comedy is not big in America. Yeah. Well, I mean by that. Well, English dub of Ghost Game, it's only available here. For now. On BBC iPlayer. Yeah. I do not know when it's going to be released in America. Maybe sometime this year, 2026. I don't know. That's just weird. Also, me again. Also, Yu-Gi-Oh fans, we got the English dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush. The dub is still going on in America, by the way, at the time of recording. Still on season 1. But here in the UK on ITVX, we had the entire first season dubbed. Yeah, entirety of season 1. What's a bit of it? Good. I'm not too keen on some of the voices. Sweeto's voice, though, I love. Good choice. That's all I'm going to say. Please check out my review on that as well. I was only talking about the first episodes. And also, Digimon Beatbreak has a dub now. Yeah, so soon. It seems they're starting to wrap up on dubs. It seems to start wrapping up. Well, after all, Ghost Game ended in 2023. And 2021. So it took like 2 or so years to get a dub. Now, and this is just, company's dub is behind the series, but it's more like a simul dub in a way. Not a simul, you know what I mean. It's a lot darker too. It's like past 1 in the afternoon now. It's a little dark now. Never mind. It's like past 1 in the afternoon now, and it looks darker. I don't know why. Anyway, so tomorrow. Anyway, so yeah, you can watch the. It's more like some of the dubs you see on Crunchyroll these days. Yes, it's on Crunchyroll. I'm not watching because I'm still watching the dub series, but I bet the dub is pretty faithful. So I want to catch up first, then check out the dub in another way. Check out the English dub in another way soon. Because doing it on Crunchyroll will be a pain in the ass. That's the only way to watch the dub. So I'm going to try to find another way to watch it. I'll get my first thoughts on that. But for now, let's focus on the catch up. So tomorrow, yeah. I mean, that last ended up knocking tomorrow out. Digimon was about to attack this Digimon, but stopped by Kyo. Kyo confronts this Digimon. By the way, it's a monkey Digimon. But I couldn't even tell it was a monkey. Not really subtle. Well. Kyo asks when to hand over that Abutama. but refuses. Yeah, so it goes in Kyo and Murasaimon to attack it. I wrote down the names so I remember them. That's why I got the book with me. But this Digimon escapes. The Saputama. So they knew. So basically, they knew Oscar. They knew the name Oscar Tema and Tomoro Tema. They knew their names. Why? We all got answers. So now, Tomoro ends up thinking about when he was younger, at one of his birthdays. But I didn't notice in my review on episode 1, because he and Nakai was in previous season Ghost Game as Angomon. Turns out he was in Digimon prior to that as well. He played Garmon. Yeah. Played Garmon in Digimon Sabers. That's pretty fascinating. I didn't know that. Then again, I never watched the series in Japanese. I did plan to, though, alongside Prequel, I plan to watch Digimon in Japanese for review purposes and stuff. But I want to focus on catching up a lot of things first. You know, before at least the end of the month, hopefully. And well, next week I'm turning 25. A week this Sunday I'm turning 25. I know I still live at home, but who gives a shit? You know, I hate getting old. Again, I started doing YouTube when I was just 20. Yeah, nearly 5 years ago at this point. But technically, pretty good in early February, so I was like 19 at the time actually. Technically, I was 19 at the time. Yeah, my first video was on Tropical Rouge pretty cool. I also did a review on the World Ends With You anime. You know, Taxi. Well, I have not rewatched the World Ends With You anime since it came out in 2021. Because I'm not going to do that anymore. Because the adaptations of anime adaptations of video games, I want to be familiar with the source material first before covering the game, before covering the adaptation. As I enjoyed the animation, but I didn't know much about the games. So that's what put me wanting to know the games, to have a different opinion, see if my opinion has changed. Because as an episode of fun, the animation isn't that great, and I was trying to check it out before you even watch it playing the games. And I was stupid. I also watched the first Persona 3 movie without knowing the story of the games. But I did plan to rewatch those, no review purposes, because I plan to get the Blu-rays for that since I got the DVDs. So, you know, watch awful films and understand. And you know what I mean. Anyway, back on topic. I'm not doing tell me what's up. Find everything what's in the dream. So he doesn't know what's going on. He meets again. Makoto introduces her full name as Makoto Kuronji. And Reina introduces Rhea Sakuya. Their Digimon partners are Chiritmon and Pristimon. And the leader is Kyo Sawashiro. Questions how he knows his name. Kyo ends up revealing that he and Asuka were actually good friends. And basically, suddenly last night he asked to look after Tomoro. Did he know what was coming? Anyway, they are cleaners. What they do is stop Digimon from doing crimes, and sometimes human partners too. with E-pulses, they want to use the power of Digimon. Use the Digimon, it will get power for them. So yeah. So yeah, joys and food. Tomo questions why they are celebrating stuff. His brother's dead. Kyo actually reveals that Asuka's still alive, facing the scene in the hospital. That those who drain evil strange aren't dead, but more in the lifeless-like state. But they're still alive, and the only way to bring them back is to get their E-pulse back, which was in the Sapotama that was drained, and it was the hyena monster Sapotama that was taken. So, also, I don't know if she was in the previous video, but I looked at Tomo's voice actor, and, well, he plays Sora in Kingdom Hearts. I am not kidding. He's also done other roles. Actually, he was in Digimon prior to this as well. Like, also in Ghost Game. In the episode playing playing Monsimon, I think his name. No. What was that bad Digimon's name again? The one that debuted, that was on Mimi's episode of Digimon? All the way back in season 1? I really don't know. Can't remember. Now, the only Digimon season I've never seen fully through, dubbed, was Frontiers. And Ghost, and Data Squad as well. And, so, yeah, the only ones I've never seen fully through. And technically have seen the entirety of Cross Wars as dubbed. Technically, since there were 3 seasons, only 2 seasons were dubbed. And most likely that's when Hasbro picked up the rights to the series. bought the rights to Saban Entertainment. So, yeah. So that's only why the dub was cancelled over 2 seasons. I never really seen the first season, but it seems like it has another protagonist alongside Taiki. So if I can find a way to watch the dub fully, I would. But I can't, there's no official way. I don't get DVDs, and I do have a multi-region DVD player, but I'm no longer using that. I don't even know where its fucking remote's gone. So, yeah. I don't really know how. But anyway. I mean, they'll be able to find clues. Anyway, they'll surely be able to find clues on that Digimon's whereabouts. Basically, that Otomo has to join the cleaners, but basically says screw that, he's not doing it. Also back to his place. Being about everything. Yakuman shows up, and I do like these two's bantering. It's a lot of fun. That's when ambushed by 3 other cleaners from a different group. Review Mushroom Fiend Digimon. Basically after Tomo, because, well, it didn't report in his Sapotama Queen of Digimon. Because no one's supposed to know about this. I think it's just a glitch. So if you don't put it in, you sort of running away, and basically a bounty on the head. Which wasn't really Tomo's fault. After chaotic events, he didn't even know about this. So it's just that the government doesn't want anyone to find out about Digimon. I mean, yeah, it can be dangerous if we use the wrong hands, but not giving people leeway to actually understand specific things and stuff. Yeah, it makes the government seem pretty shady right now. They're making the government pretty vague right now. At least, when I'm watching this, I don't know about later episodes. Okay. So Tomo was supposed to run, taking Gecko from him. Gecko asks why he saved him. Well, Tomo says he's not really interested in to care about him, but he'd feel guilty if he left him alone, if we abandoned him. Sure, Tomo's got a good side to him. And back deep down, he still believes what happened to Hitomi. Anyway, Gecko basically tells him that running away is just pointless. They're gonna have to fight. So they do. Might take down two of them, but the leader ends up using an ability that drains the E-pulse. But luckily, Makoto and Reina come in to help. Basically, kill us then to check on him. Letting scaring them off. Basically, Tomo was forced to join the Golden Dawn. Wait. Did I say that wrong? Was it Rising Dawn? Shit. I think it was Rising Dawn. Did I get it mixed up? Yeah, we don't know. There actually is a group called the Golden Dawn in Black Clover, a manga series by Yuki Tabata, published Weekly Shonen Jump, which is still ongoing in Jump Giga. It's anime returning this year in 2026. Which I do plan to cover too. I already covered the original series run, all 100 episodes of it. I'll play part format. Should be a playlist on this channel, maybe. So yeah. So basically, Tomo has no choice but to join the cleaners. The episode ends with them eating yummy food. So I think the whole point is for Tomo to grow actually learn to be part of the team, since he didn't ask to be part of this. But I think the whole point of him growing part of it. We'll see how that goes, as next episode is Tomo's first battle as a member of the Rising Dawn. We'll see how he grows as part of the team. But for now, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please comment above. Want to see more subscribe channel here, they're always going to and I'll see you guys later for more episodes 3 to 12. Kill Phoenix out.